Welcome to this video series about improvising by Sietze de Vries. You can support this video series by donating the amount of your choice to Sietze de Vries' Patreon account, which can be found by searching Sietze de Vries Patreon or by finding the link in the description below the video. Enjoy the video.
As you can see, I'm sitting at the famous Green Monster of Groningen. In my opinion, still one of the best organs in the world. This is the one place when I'm playing I always think, okay, I have nothing left to wish for, basically. And let's use this organ for a topic that I already addressed a few times. I already told you that if you can harmonize well, then you can improvise well. Harmonizing is one of the most important things to learn. And what we did so far is basically using all the main triads, starting with 1, 4, 5, so tonic, subdominant and dominant. We also used the 2, the 3, the 6, so the minor triads within a scale. And of course there are many more possibilities. One of the things is, for example, the dominant 7 chord. As you probably know, that's if you are, for example, in G major. The dominant 7 chord is the 5 with an added 7. And actually in root position it's not that beautiful. You often use it in inversion, like this, for example. And the dominant 7 chord has a very distinct character. What it wants to do is resolve into the next chord. It really has a direction. And that's what makes it so beautiful, because you create tension in music, and that's important. We already saw that with things like suspensions. But the dominant 7 chord is also really beautiful, and you can use it in many ways. Because you cannot only use it as a normal dominant 7 chord at the end of a phrase, for example, but you can also use it whenever you want in the middle of a phrase. And then we're talking secondary dominance. And that's a very wonderful thing to know and to be able to use when you harmonize. So, for example, when we return to our famous top hit, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, what I can do at the beginning is, for example, do 1, 6, 5, 1, like this. The last two chords are 5, 1, so you can turn that into 5, 7, a dominant 7 chord 1, like this. And I can use an inversion, so I have something like this. And then you get really beautiful harmony, because those secondary dominants, so basically a 5, 7 chord within a line, you can use them anywhere. So I can actually harmonize the first line like this. And especially the descending lines, so if I go down from D to G, for example, I can always put in a secondary dominant, because the G is, for example, the 7 in a E major chord. The E major chord is, of course, the 5 for A minor chord. So what I do here, for example, is, which is basically 5, 1 in A minor. And now I can go down one step and I do the same in G major. So 5, 1, a D dominant 7 chord and a G major chord. And of course, when you use those dominant 7 chords, you basically hear 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. And that's something we've done before. You basically end up with sequences. And like I told you before, sequences are the French fries of music, so everyone likes them. It's really beautiful to add that to your harmony. So the more secondary dominants you can put in, and someone like Bach uses them all the time, and you can do it with good voicing, so with inversions, and maybe you can have a suspension now and again, and you can make sure that your voicing is nice, so not the whole triad always up here and a bass note down here, but that you divide it over two hands, and you end up with beautiful harmonies. So let's harmonize the whole song, and let's see what I end up with. And to make it even more interesting, let's add the pedal and let's play the melody in a minor key now. And then you end up with a really beautiful piece that has little to do with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but is actually a nice choral prelude in its own right. And like always, the most important thing is that you have total control over what you do. So you don't just look for chords, you really try to realize something that's already in your brain. So you look for the first chord and you know this is my normal option, 1, 4, 5 for a simple chord. Can I play that in inversion? Can I use a suspension? Can I use a secondary dominant? And that's actually quite difficult in the beginning. So don't go for the most difficult option right away. Just practice first what a secondary dominant is, make some exercises with it, and you'll see the more you do it, the more you embody the whole idea, and then you can use it whenever you want. Well, good luck with it.